At its core, genuine kindness is a quiet but formidable strength that shapes human connection, resilience, and success. Often mistaken for weakness, this powerful quality demands courage, conscious effort, and meaningful action. It is the foundation for trust, collaboration, and deep bonds in both personal and professional spheres. While society frequently celebrates competition and individualism, real and lasting progress actually springs from empathy, understanding, and a commitment to uplifting others. By embracing kindness as a guiding principle, we can cultivate environments that value both personal well-being and collective growth. The case for kindness is robust and backed by surprising science. Merely witnessing an act of kindness triggers a positive biological response in observers, boosting immune function, a phenomenon sometimes called the Mother Teresa effect. For those directly involved, the benefits are even more profound. Acts of kindness release a cascade of feel-good chemicals in the brain: oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin, which reduce stress, improve mood, and can even contribute to a longer, healthier life. This isn't just about feeling good, it translates into tangible results. In workplaces where kindness is routine, employees become significantly more productive and engaged. Leaders who demonstrate kindness foster teams that are more collaborative, innovative, and supportive. The effect is contagious, creating a ripple where one generous act inspires another, building psychological safety where people feel secure to speak up, share ideas, and solve problems effectively. Despite this evidence, persistent myths paint kindness as incompatible with strong leadership. The first is the evil genius myth, which glorifies the ruthless, rule-breaking leader. While this archetype is celebrated in fiction, real-world examples like the collapse of Theranos reveal the dangers of unchecked aggression and a toxic culture built on fear. Success is far more reliably built on trust and long-term relationships, as demonstrated by leaders like Warren Buffett. The second is the pushover myth, which conflates kindness with a lack of boundaries or an avoidance of tough decisions. True kindness is not people-pleasing, it is confident, clear, and courageous. It involves setting expectations and making hard calls without cruelty, as exemplified by leaders who lead with both decisiveness and empathy. The third is the do-gooder myth, which assumes kindness is an innate trait you either have or don't. In reality, kindness is a skill that can be developed and strengthened with deliberate practice, becoming a strategic choice for effective leadership. Implementing kind leadership requires a structured approach built on foundational principles. It begins with self-kindness. Leaders cannot pour from an empty cup. Challenging negative self-talk, setting boundaries, and practicing self-care model healthy behavior for the entire team. From this foundation, clarity becomes critical. Setting clear expectations around vision, principles, and how success is measured eliminates confusion and reduces stress, allowing people to focus and thrive. This is supported by deep listening, the practice of giving full attention to understand, not just to respond. Creating space for uninterrupted conversation builds immense trust and makes people feel truly heard and valued. Bringing these principles to life means consistently prioritizing people over tasks. This means recognizing that personal crises affect performance and responding with genuine support and flexibility, not rigid adherence to policy. It requires a humble leadership style that deflects the spotlight onto others, celebrating team successes and building a culture of recognition. Ultimately, making kindness a lasting culture isn't about grand, one-off gestures. It is woven into the daily fabric of work through small, consistent actions, a thoughtful question, a specific word of thanks, a moment of patience. It's about closing the gap between corporate policy and human need, and building an environment where people don't just work, but belong and grow. This culture becomes the organization's greatest asset, driving not only well-being but also remarkable, sustainable success.